Cora Mae Fuller was born in Fairmont, Minnesota, and came of age at a time when powered flight was still in its infancy. The accomplishments of the Wright brothers captured her imagination, planting a fascination with aviation that would eventually lead her into the air. Aviation was becoming an increasingly practical tool for business travel, and Cora's husband used aircraft to visit customers across the region, an uncommon and forward-leaning practice at the time. Through her husband's business connections, Cora became acquainted with Floyd Eltgroth, a local fixed-base operator and aviation partner of her husband. It was from Eltgroth that Cora took her first flight, an experience that transformed the long-held curiosity into commitment. Demonstrating both aptitude and determination, Cora soloed after only 8 hours of instruction in a Stenson SM-8A, co-owned by her husband and Eltgroth. The Stenson 8A was no small trainer. It was a substantial cabin aircraft more commonly associated with executive and transport flying, making her early solo accomplishments all the more impressive. In April 1931, she successfully completed her pilot examination under the supervision of pioneering Civil Aeronautics Authority examiner Forrest Longway. She scored a perfect 100 on her written test, an achievement widely reported in local newspapers. At the time she received her private pilot's license, she was described as the first licensed woman flyer in Minnesota. While statewide records suggest she may have been the first licensed woman in Martin County rather than the entire state, there is no doubt she stood among the very first women to hold a pilot certificate in Minnesota. Her logbook from her first year as a licensed pilot recorded approximately 8,162 miles flown, equivalent to roughly 80 flight hours in the Stenson. Newspaper reports indicated she intended to pursue a commercial pilot license, reflecting both ambition and confidence in her abilities at a time when women in aviation were still rare. She was self-assured in the cockpit and active in civic and social life. Cora Mae Fuller represents a generation of early aviators who embraced flight not for fame or spectacle, but for opportunity and advancement. At a time when aviation was both technologically new and socially unconventional, particularly for women, she demonstrated skill, determination, and professionalism. Her story reflects the pioneering spirit of early American aviation.